in the Super Bowl. Members of the team here ringing the Liberty Bell before tip-off. And the crowd excited for their parade, which comes on Thursday. But what is it with Washington and Walls? Representatives from D.C. are down here, a 5-game winning streak. We're here on the State Farm Players Only. And I'm with
Sixers, 4th in the NBA on defense. That'll have to be the focus tonight.
Who does a good job of moving without the basketball, as Embiid's going to work on the post against Gortat. Good sturdy defense, but Saric slips in there on offense. Missed
Even
by
though
Porter.
It's not as popular to play that way.
At the rim, we'll talk more about his shooting prowess as the game goes on, or lack thereof.
You said Wizard of Oz?
Yeah, Australia.
I like that.
Morris, he's been on fire. And you can hear the applause as some of the Eagles still make their way around the building. Embiid, he knocks down the three.
Expected, Brent, a young team. Obviously, you hate to see that if you're Brett Brown, but these guys are learning how to play as Porter knocks down a mid-range.
Want to do, but understanding when to pull back, not be so risky, and make sure you get a good shot and value each possession.
Morris, good job sealing.
Go out at the end of my career, I had about 4 heat packs on my body. It's all about staying warm.
And when he went down, other guys had to step up. But make no mistake whatsoever. The Washington Wizards basketball team are not better adults. Guys.
Yeah, I agree with you, Karan. Tim Bontemps wrote a great article in the Washington Post today just about how much this team, as we get Simmons on the fast break, the shot.
Also, Markieff Morris was hurt at the start of the season. He's healthy now. And Porter is playing better basketball as of late.
Another miss here by the Wizards. They're 3 for 15 to start the game. Simmons kick out to Covington. Beautiful pass. Amir Johnson on the inside. 46 field goals on the season. Just 7 outside of 16 feet. It's unbelievable how he can manipulate to get himself into the lane as TJ
give you space. And as someone who likes to drive, you like that because now you're coming downhill and you're attacking. And Ben Simmons, one of the best in the NBA at an early age at doing that.
Second chance, their bench is going to have production, and maybe this little stretch of games is going to help them out. Redick back in, he knocks down.
He was released by Atlanta, is healthy now, and he's given great production. So, as you said, as O'Connell.
Guys.
Beal going to work on Bayless here, kicks it, right side, Oubre on the attack, and he gets to the rim.
As I can, but it's been a slow process. How frustrating have you been not being able to play? I was very frustrated.
Everybody need to embrace him, build him up. He's young, he's talented, he's gifted. And try
to team in the NBA coming off of timeouts. And so you have a situation where there's a timeout, a break in the action.
KC is 6th in the league. Other than that, during this 5-game stretch, the other teams are not very formally available for every game.
Yeah, it was a busy weekend for sure.
Attended for Brett Brown. He is your best player, your leading scorer. And for 10 games this year, he hasn't been able to play. So you've had to adjust and alter how you're playing.
Could also still show up in the fourth quarter of games where he doesn't finish as strong. So he'll have to kind of.
Richards, a nice job with the one dribble pull-up. Everything working for Philly in this one. Baseline. Simmons taking up space like you mentioned, Grant, but Mike Scott, good hands. That will result in the dunk. With this Wizards team, how good they are in transition. Beal step back. Thank you, Bradley.
Right on cue.
Everybody watching this game, you could literally see Grant Hill struggling with which direction he was going to go with that. I can see this team, because of their defense, being able to get late game stops and then being able to get late game buckets.
Shout out.
That's what's up. Tell them to send that check.
Step
back.
Them
out on Players Only.
Beal steps to his left, 3, and he has
the points and the turnovers. As you see there, the Sixers turning the basketball over. Got a little sloppy the last 4 or 5 minutes. Wizards cutting back into the lead.
Oh, Oubre, beautiful turnovers in 4 of his last 5 games. Not so much here. Porter, Satoransky, that 3 short, and Beal collects. 7 of 11. Washington 2 of 13. And Philly just up 10. So that really helped the Sixers with the bulge as Morris
played so well here and so important to this team, his production. And Scotty Brooks talked about him before the game.
Ben Simmons slows down. Porter committed to his shot early there. Maybe had a chance to get all the way to the rim. Misses the floater. Simmons back in, right-hand hook.
Mr. Ben Simmons.
Beal getting the switch here. Nice job by Gortat. Embiid came up.
But also being able to keep the basketball alive enough to make a play for somebody else.
Simmons, offensive rebound, right to the rack. Simmons quick over to Shards. That's where you see he just doesn't even look to shoot. JJ does. And that's good. A chance for 4.
That should be an interesting game. What Cavs team will we see?
Yeah, how much different will the two teams be, Fish?
Well,
To try to make that happen.
it's irrelevant whether LeBron is there next year or not. It's irrelevant for LeBron right now. It's irrelevant for the
Kick out for Satoransky. Another floater on the way. He misses. Morris taps. Back out. Gortat controls. Beal wide open for 3. That's good. And old
Perimeter, but he is so good and so dangerous on that block or mid-range as Covington knocks down a corner 3.
history and field goal percentage, 57%. Pretty amazing. Turnover late clock for the Wizards. Beautiful find by Simmons and a tough floater by Covington. Sorry. Oubre up in transition. Kick to Beal. That's good.
And I love the unselfishness there.
Another turnover.
And guys, we spoke to Beck Brown again before the game. We talked about
Line down with about 30 seconds to go. Morris in the post. Skip pass to Porter. As Booker sees some action here to close out the third. And beat around the screen. That's our State Farm audio assist. Our thanks to Joel Embiid and Bradley Beal for miking up tonight. Let's go over to recently retired.
and here we are in one of those stretches, guys, where
Back come the Wizards in transition. Skip to Beal. That one short. He tracks it down and scores. Goaltend called.
and guys on time and on target. He had to reach down lower and then bring it back up. That contributes to guys missing shots in this league.
Clearly, JJ is not good in control here. Wizards are obviously going to make a push.
Mahinmi clears some room. Frazier the kick to Mike Scott. That 3 goes. Beal trying to find some space against Amir. Soft touch on the floater. That's good.
Defensively, and they're buying time as Embiid slowly works his way to the scorer's table. Fortunate for Philly, point blank layup, unable to convert.
Mahinmi swinging hook shot. That goes in the foul. Embiid, beautiful footwork. Fade doesn't go. Covington, the man on the spot.
And that's a tough decision that Scott Brooks has to make depending on how it's going. Mahinmi probably gives him a little bit more offensively at times, or maybe even defensively. Todd being able to defend possibly a little bit better.
Beal, the all-star, up to 30 in this one. JJ, the handoff.
Unbelievable rebound right there by the process. Wow.
Simmons sets up Embiid beautifully. 15 points and 6 boards for Simmons. And Oubre gets bumped. Simmons so strong, crosses up. Secure a victory here with an emotional and charged crowd after the Eagles Super Bowl win. Philly riding that emotion, taking care of a hot Wizards team coming in